Some of the things that are going to be on the quiz over section 2.1 and 2.2 involve the things that I had in warm-ups today. So, for instance, we had a question like this: simplify -5 times x minus 4 times 3x minus 2. This is simple multiplying binomials, doing a binomial expansion. So we can do a problem. I can show you this one, and then we can try another one like it. What I had suggested was that you think about multiplying however you multiply. You don't have to use these boxes. I just find that a lot of students like them. 3x times x would be 3x squared. 3x times -4 is -12x. -2 times x makes -2x. It's like a multiplication table. -2 times -8. -4 is +8. These are like terms along here. So what we have is 3x squared minus 14x plus 8. Lastly, we multiply by -5, so we get -15x plus 70x minus 40. And that's how it's done. That's it. So if you want to take a second, I'll make a real similar problem and say, okay, if you have 3 times 2x plus 5, that's supposed to be 2x plus 5, and another binomial of, let's make it interesting, 7x minus 1. Do the binomial expansion, and then multiply by 3. Now, you could have multiplied by, you can multiply by 3 first if you prefer, but I think it'd be easier if you did it the way I did this sample problem. So, pause the video for a second. This is supposed to be +5, just so it's neater. All right, pause the video and try the problem. Yeah, I hope you're trying it, and if you're not, that's up to you. So over here, we've got multiplying 2x plus 5 times 7x minus 1. However you multiply those together, you should end up with this. Let's see. 2x times 7x is 14x squared. The outer terms are -2x, and the inner terms are -35x. So we have plus 33x. 5 times -1 makes -5. So from there, we just multiply through by 3 and get 42x squared minus plus 99x minus 15. And that's done. So 33 minus 1. Okay, just checking my work. All right, so that's the first type of problem. Now the second one said find the vertex. So in this one, this is in the form of x minus h quantity squared plus k. So the h value, where hk is the vertex. So in this one over here, the vertex is t, and the k value is 10. I don't know how else to say that. They're sitting right in front of you. So I'm expecting that shouldn't be the hardest thing you've ever done in your life. So try this one. If I make another problem where I just have put random values different places, I can put whatever I want there, and you should be able to figure it out. So x plus z quantity squared minus p. Go ahead and find the vertex. Pause, try it. Hopefully you tried it. So x minus h is equal to x minus z. So the h value is the opposite of z. Just like if that was x plus 4, you know that it would be the h value would be -4. The k value is -p. So that's the vertex. That's all I can say. I don't know how else to explain that, but it's just following a formula. You need to know the formula, and therefore it works out fine. Next one, we have the formula for this one. This is in standard form, the opposite of b over 2a. And this problem here, that would work if we had the equation ax squared plus bx plus c. Well, the a value in this case is capital A. The b value is -20 plus a -20, correct? So for our problem here, the opposite of b would be +20. 2 times a, because that's the formula, would be 2 times capital A. 20 divided by 2 is 10 over a. So we have our final answer like that. Now, try another one. I'll give you this one. H of x is equal to, just to be interesting, cx squared plus, How about mx minus d? Yeah, I can use whatever letters I want there. It doesn't matter what they are. Go ahead and pause and try to figure out the axis of symmetry. I'll try it again for that one. I guess I can't move that thing. All right. Well, enough said. That's the way it'll have to be. So in this one, the opposite of b, the b value is m. So the opposite of b would be the opposite of m. 2 times a would be the a value has a c in it. So it's going to be, there we go, the opposite of m over 2c. Done. It would be a lot harder to find the y value of the vertex, but I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you if you know the formula, the opposite of b over 2a. A is c and b is m, because those variables are random anyway. A, b, c, they're random things we're using anyway. So just get used to things being in the same spot. And the last kind was like this. This is in the form of intercept form. So that's x minus p times x minus q. And to find the vertex or the axis of symmetry with this, we do p plus q divided by 2. So on the problem that it's at hand right here, if I have x minus p is equal to x minus q, or x minus p is equal to x minus 3, that means that the p value is 3. And x plus w is equal to x minus q. So the q value is the opposite of w. Add them together and divide by 2, and that's our answer. On the poll that I did today, I wrote this as the answer because it's the same thing. Adding the opposite of w is the same as subtracting w. So if you can do that one, see if you can do this one. I'll just make up something, and I hope that you can do it. F of x is equal to 3/8 times x plus, I'll try to make it kind of interesting, 2z times x minus e squared. That looks interesting. Try that one. Okay, so let's see what we've got for these different parts. So x plus 2z is equal to x minus p. So the p value must be the opposite of 2z. The other one, x minus e squared, is equal to x minus q. That means the q has an e squared in it. So I'm going to put e squared as the other value. Because if it was x minus 5, q would be 5. If it was x plus 17, q would be negative 17. So if it's x minus e squared, q is e squared. So that's a final answer. You could simplify if you wanted to split up the fraction, but that's it. Negative 2z plus e squared all over